Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope you are all doing well. So on today's episode, we are going to be covering modern women talking about relationships. So let's jump right into it. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Let's take a listen.
Reasons why you can't break up with someone that you know is wrong for you. I'm Kimberly, a relationship coach. Give me a follow if you need help with your love life.
Yes, guys, another relationship coach. I wonder if this woman is divorced or if she's been with a whole bunch of random different dudes off of Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge. Because usually that's the case with these female dating coaches. They will try and give women dating advice, but they themselves are completely and utterly single. Hell, on the last episode I recorded, the woman was divorced and single and trying to give advice. But let's take a listen.
1, your self-esteem has plummeted and your emotional state isn't supporting the action you know you logically need to take. 2, you're more afraid of the discomfort that might come with being alone and not having a companion. 3, you still love them, and so you're finding all the evidence to support why staying might be the better option. And 4, you don't want to deal with the anticipated drama of it all. Everything feels like such a big deal.
Let me just tell you guys why women won't break up with a man. There are 2 main reasons. Number 1, they don't have a relationship in the first place, even though they think they do. And the man is just really attractive, right? They don't want to let go of Chad. That's reason number 1 why she won't end things. You know, she's holding out for that relationship that she might get one day, even though she knows he's not going to have a relationship with her. You know, she'll still stick around and try and cling to that one guy. The other reason why modern women won't end relationships is because if the man is providing everything, if he's paying the rent, you know, if he owns the house, if he holds all of the cards, so to speak, she doesn't want to go back out there and go back into the dating market if she at the very least does not have another man lined up who she knows is going to take care of her. So she will continue to stay in that marriage or that relationship, and you'll be hit with the lines of like, oh yeah, I divorced him after 15 years, but the reason was because I just stuck around and I thought that I could change him. I mean, we've heard all of this nonsense before.
Potentially losing associated relationships, disappointing people, maybe moving out, canceling upcoming trips. It feels like a lot. And I will say that there's never a perfect time to end things with someone. You might not feel like you have your life together or know exactly how you'll move forward, but if they're not right for you and
this is what I'm talking about. That little sentence that she just said right there, right? You don't know how exactly you're going to move forward, or you might not have your life together, i.e. you don't have the finances. Right? Can't break up with the husband, can't initiate a divorce because we don't have the finances because he's been paying for everything.
But if they're not right for you and you've known this for some time, you owe it to yourself to be brave. Future you will thank you and you will be so proud of yourself.
Every single relationship in a narcissist's life is a rebound. Every single thing they do is rebounding from something else.
Isn't it amazing how the women who get on here and are the most masculine are always the ones sitting here talking about narcissism and self-absorption, right? Right? They're like, oh yeah, these narcissists, they're awful, they hurt my feelings. And then they turn out to be the most narcissistic individuals of them all. I swear, guys, every single time I've heard a woman complain about a quote-unquote narcissistic man, and I've actually spoken to that man before, I come to find out that he's typically the nicest guy ever. He just doesn't want a relationship with him, or the woman doesn't respect him because he gave her everything.
That hurt them. Every single friendship, every single lover, every single situationship is a reactionary relationship based on their unhealed wounds and what hurt them before. Narcissists cannot face their shame, so they hide right behind a rebound. Narcissists can't face what they've done to people and the horrible things that they consistently do, so they just rebound on to the next. Narcissists cannot be alone, so they rebound to another. They say your reality is based on your personality. Well, narcissists are constantly rebounding from reality.
How long are we into this video? What are we, like 30 seconds? Hang on, let me just check. 50 seconds we are into this video, guys. I feel like I've been sitting here for 3 hours listening to this woman. again, I don't know how these women get husbands and things like this in the first place, because, you know, I think that my soul, my actual soul, would probably erode by being around these individuals for too long. We have a woman here, you know, she's wearing the cross, she's covered in tattoos, and she's yelling at us like a school teacher about narcissism repeatedly. Okay, and again, guys, all of these times where you have women talking about narcissists, you talk to their ex-boyfriends, their ex-husbands, and they usually turn out to be really pleasant men who are perhaps a little bit too nice to women like this who don't deserve it.
They have a personality disorder. That's real.
Story time. This is day 5 of me sharing a hotel room with a guy I haven't seen in 5 years. First, it felt like nostalgia, and it was like really cute that we like picked up from when we left off. It felt really normal and easy. This is one of those situationships where you always wonder like what it could have been. Right now, what I'm wondering is, did I make a mistake? Because it's just surfacing old emotions, how I thought like I wanted to have a future with this person, but they didn't reciprocate it back. While I 100% joke about recycling people in your past, I think this is a great example of why you shouldn't, as you're going to break your own heart again.
So let me get this straight. We dated this guy, we were having bedroom fun with this guy years ago. He broke your heart because he didn't want a relationship, which is hilarious in itself. And then you go back to him years later and you do the exact same thing again. Guys, this is why you can't take so many of these modern women seriously, because they will sit on here, they will give like this TikTok advice, and they'll be like, yeah, you know, don't do this, or, you know, you need to treat men like this, or this is how to behave. Yet they can't even control themselves, right? If that one man who's attractive from her past hits her up, guaranteed she's going back to him, right? I have seen this so many damn times where women are like, yeah, that guy's awful, I'm never going back to him, he broke my heart, and then they just end up back in his bedroom again for multiple days at a time. It truly, guys, it's truly amazing. This is a superpower we have, the modern woman displaying to us, which is just the level of delusion that they have. Like, she knows it's bad. See, the problem here is she knows, right, on a logical level. The problem is she doesn't care about logic, right? She doesn't care about what makes sense or what doesn't make sense. What she cares about is how she feels. And people who are overwhelmed by how they feel and all they listen to is how they feel, very bad people to be around, in my opinion, guys. Very, very bad people to be around.
It's to make you be that person for him, and I'm not. I'm just a person spending 6 days with you in New York City sharing a hotel room. I've got to like stop having hopes about this going anywhere.
Sensational.
Have you guys noticed that some of my videos have gone missing over here on YouTube? That is because I am slowly moving them over to locals where I can actually host them without the risk of getting in trouble. If you are not aware, many creators are starting to move over to places like locals, Rumble, etc. because YouTube is not really a free speech platform. So if you are interested in supporting the channel and getting access to videos that are no longer available here, make sure that you come and join us over on locals. The link will be in the video description down below. Supporters get access to their own exclusive videos that are no longer available to the public. So make sure you go to the link in the description and join us over there now. But anyway, guys, back to today's episode.
And I've got to just let it go. Just let it go. Because if it was meant to be for me, it would be.
Right, so we're still in this guy's room recording ourselves fake crying about the situation. You know, she's probably genuinely sad that she can't get this relationship out of this man, but it's absolutely hilarious. And of course, this is New York City. I have heard some pretty degenerate things about New York City. I've never been to New York City, but as far as I know and as far as I understand, it's full of these boss babe independent women. Every single time I come across a TikTok of a woman from New York City, it's a rough one. Let me just tell you that it is absolutely a rough one, to the point where like I see these New York City videos and you already know what's going to come. because none of these women have any damn clue about what they're doing. Now, guys, let me just say this. It's totally fine. Look, if these women want to go around and they want to have their fun and they want to be single and that's totally their choice, I don't give a damn. Go out there and do that. But it's just very funny to me how it always ends in tears, right? So on the one hand, we're strong and independent. We don't need no man. But at the same time, every single time, we cry because we can't get commitment from him. I see. Let's continue into this next clip.
I would like to welcome y'all to the queen of Delulu, okay? I was in a relationship for 8 years, 3 of which were a situationship. That's a red flag on me. That was me. We were happy, we were in love, we were engaged, we were planning a wedding. He decided to go on a bachelor trip because he was the best man, and the groom decided to hire sex workers. They all did what they had to do. Whatever. My fiance fell in love with a sex worker that he could only speak to through Google Translate because she does not speak English. The way I find this out, I was coming out of a serious surgery and he was supposed to be taking care of me because I really couldn't fend for myself. I used his phone to pay a bill for it. Her name pops up. I go, who's Gabby? And he says, my girlfriend. I must be booed full because I'm pretty sure my name is fiance. So what is this? He's done. He's leaving. That's what he wants. He doesn't want this anymore. 8 years, out the door, 20 hours, great. Now I'm on WhatsApp arguing back and forth with a girl who don't even really understand what I'm trying to say to her.
Guys, this is the type of person that you don't ever want to allow into your life. Okay, their life is just a complete and utter mess at all times. You have to sit there and wonder how they get themselves into particular situations. Always a very, very smart decision by the modern woman to decide to be in a situationship for a man for multiple years and then finally get a relationship out of him and expect it to work. Guys, I cannot comprehend the level of ingenuity, right, behind these modern women, because they think that they can chase a man for 36 months in a row and then they get a relationship out of that guy and they think that that's going to last. Okay, gone are the days, guys, of, relationships being upfront and things being traditional. And it's just funny because these are the same women that cry about things no longer being traditional. Like, why doesn't he take me out on dates? Why does he, not remain faithful to me? Why can't I get a real man? Why do I always attract all of these boys, quote unquote? And they're always just the most masculine, untraditional people that you've ever met in your life. You gave this man your body for 36 months in a row before you even got a relationship out of him. Now, guys, I'm going to say this, okay? I don't think it's a good idea to cheat on your girl. I don't think it's a good idea to go out here and do all of these horrible things. But personally, when I make this content, guys, I make this content and I cover a lot of modern women because I think there are plenty enough spaces in the modern day world that cover the negative behavior of men. You look at all modern day media, guys, and all it is crapping on men. You can go to the latest Disney movie. Okay, I'm not saying that this behavior from this guy is good, but, my content revolves around these women making silly damn decisions. And my goodness, has this woman made some silly damn decisions. Let's continue.
And I'm crazy, Delulu, because I will go. I was going, guys. It was not healthy. So I've worked this last year, but I've also kept him in my life because I just can't throw 8 years away. Like, there's no way you just get rid of that.
Wait a minute. So this woman decided to continue dating him? This guy just randomly left for some woman overseas who was probably feminine, mind you. He just left for some woman overseas, and then your solution is to stay with that man. Goodness.
That's an important life step. So we've been seeing each other, we go on dates, we sleep in the bed with each other, we do all of that. But he goes on trips all the time to go see his parents down in Florida. I love a man that is about his family. Good for him. Next thing I know, I'm on TikTok getting TikTok comments on my old engagement video saying, well, that's my man. Got their pictures together and all this. I sent that shit to him. I was like, what is this? I didn't want you to find out like this. I don't want a relationship, but you're in a relationship with her and you're in a weird ass relationship with me. Again, my fault, Delulu. So then I am now arguing through TikTok comments with this girl, back and forth. there is a language barrier. This doesn't work. And again, I am Delulu. I will throw your name into identity theft and just figure out everything. I was like, I will figure out your whole life. And it was a real setback. And I deserve so much better than a terrible, terrible narcissist. If that's what he loves, by all means, he's a rich white man. I hope she takes you for everything that you are.
So that's the reason that we stuck around. The man was rich. Very, very interesting. Guys, modern women are so damn clueless when it comes to dating sometimes. It is just absolutely hilarious. So here you have a woman who decided to casually date a man for 36 months. Hell, I don't even think she had a relationship with this guy to begin with, to be honest with you. She then gets into a relationship. He cheats on her. She continues to see him regardless, and now she's shocked that he's continuing to see other women. And by the way, guys, I'm not defending cheating or anything like this. Cheating is obviously a horrible thing. I just want to take this moment to highlight, okay, there are a lot of guys who are going overseas to find their wives. There are a lot of men who are going overseas to find their girlfriends. And the reason why they do this is because oftentimes the women who are overseas, particularly the women in Southeast Asia, as far as I understand, are not as masculine as women like this. Men go where there are feminine women. Men commit to feminine women. Okay, but man, these women are absolutely lost. So what did we have here today? We had this woman here, absolutely clueless. We had this woman continuing. Are these just all situationship videos? I think they might be. Yeah, can't leave your situationship here, complaining about narcissists here, literally in the dude's hotel room complaining about it here, and then we had this train wreck at the end. Modern day dating, gentlemen, welcome to it. Guys, we are going to be leaving today's train wreck of an episode here. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Don't forget to go and check out Ministry of Masculinity. He is the one who sent me these clips quite some time ago, actually. I'm going to leave his channel linked in the pinned comment. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Peace.